Episode 5 The Prize of Wisdom. Hari-Sarman knew it was time for a change in strategy. Keeping his face serious, he reached into his pocket and pulled out a map. One he had carefully prepared while waiting to be summoned. After all, he had known this moment would come. With deliberate precision, he spread the map before the merchant and pointed to a dark spot, hidden among a tangle of crisscrossing lines. "Here," he said confidently, "under a tree at this very spot, you will find your mare." The merchant's eyes widened with hope. Without wasting a second, he dispatched his most trusted servant to verify the claim. And sure enough, when the servant returned, leading the lost mare by its rein, the merchant was overjoyed. From that moment on, nothing seemed too good for Hari-Sarman. At the wedding festivities, he was treated like an honored guest, a stark contrast to the man who had once been overlooked and hungry. He dined on the finest food and basked in the admiration of those who now saw him as a man of great wisdom. Vidya, watching all this unfold, felt sure that he would finally forgive her for neglecting him. But Hari-Sarman remained distant, his cold silence towards her never wavering. Try as she might, she would never quite shake the nagging doubt in her mind. Had he really known where the mare was? Or was it just another one of his tricks? For a long time, Hari-Sarman enjoyed his newfound status. But fate, ever unpredictable, had another test in store for him. One day, chaos erupted in the palace of the king. A great theft had taken place. Gold and precious jewelries had vanished without a trace. The thief remained a mystery, and frustration grew among the royal court. It was then that someone, recalling the remarkable tale of the lost mare, spoke up. "Your Majesty, there is a man named Hari-Sarman who discovered what no one else could. He lives in the house of a wealthy merchant in the city. Perhaps he can find the stolen treasure." The king wasted no time. "Fetch this man at once," he commanded. Hari-Sarman, unaware of the storm heading his way, soon found himself dragged before the king. The ruler of the land fixed him with a piercing gaze. "I hear you are a man of great wisdom," the king said. "If that is true, then tell me, who has stolen my gold and jewelries, and where they are now?" Hari-Sarman's blood ran cold. His mind raced, but no answer came. He swallowed hard, his mouth suddenly dry. "Your Majesty, I will need some time," he stammered. "Give me until tomorrow, and I will find the answer." The king's expression darkened. "I will not give you a single hour," he snapped. "You stand before me trembling like a guilty man. Are you a fraud? If you do not reveal the truth immediately, I will have you flogged until your tongue loosens." Terror gripped Hari-Sarman's heart. He knew he had only one chance, to make the king believe in his so-called powers. Summoning what little confidence he had left, he straightened his shoulders and spoke in a steady voice. "Even the greatest of magicians require time and special means to uncover the truth," he declared. "Grant me 24 hours and I promise to name the thieves." The king steadied him for a moment, unimpressed. Then, with a dismissive wave of his hand, he ordered, "Take him to prison. Let him sit in darkness without food or water until he remembers the truth." The guard seized Hari-Sarman and dragged him away. Before he knew it, he was locked inside a cold, gloomy cell, the heavy door shutting with an echoing thud. Panic set in. He paced the small space, his mind racing. "What do I do?" he muttered to himself. "I will starve in here unless Vidya finds a way to free me." A wave of regret washed over him. Perhaps I should have treated her better instead of sulking all this time. Desperation took hold. He tested the iron bars of the tiny window, too strong. He pounded on the door, no response. No matter which way he turned, there was no escape. For the first time in a long while, Hari-Sarman, the so-called wise man, was out of clever tricks.